So I'm just out here at the Crim, or what they call Ward 21, at Morisset, part of the original Morisset mental health facility, I guess. Heard a lot about this place over the years. Been very reluctant to come out here actually, because of things, because I guess at the end of the day you're not really supposed to be here, but here we are. As you can see, the place is in quite the state of disrepair. I have read and heard that this place is under heritage listing, but there's not a lot of preservation going on here. Over there, that looks like it's a toilet or bathroom. So we've got some cells over in there. It's quite a big, the actual grounds themselves are quite big, but there's not a great deal of buildings in here, or at least to the left. As you can see, everything's very overgrown, very graffitied. Just looking down, there's a lot of terracotta tiles around. A lot of bricks laying around, and some good old asbestos as well. So the place is in quite the state of disrepair. I believe that this is the land that is now been handed back to the local Indigenous people, who obviously don't either want anything to do with it or have no connection with it, so I don't think there's going to be much preservation going on. Apparently this is, I've been told by, there's a dead wallaby over there, it reeks. It's quite an active place in terms of ghostly paranormal style activity. We're not really, I mean, currently we're here about 3:10. And we were just discussing, whether paranormal activity, happens in the daytime, which it does. Actually, this time of day is the most common time, strangely enough, due to my research. So yeah, not a hell of a lot to look at, but after a number of years and for a long time saying I'd never come out here, I eventually got out here. What is it? What is it?
The buildings are built near the burnt car. Feel weird.
Do they? I'll go for a look. Just over here. So just saying that it's a bit vibey over here with this burnt out car and some more buildings. So let's go and have a look. Obviously this place is visited by a lot of trail bike riders and stuff like that. Oop, I tripped over. Jack and I, in our wisdom, decided to take the long way in. Walked about 3 k's, but next time we come, we might come the other end, which is nowhere near as far. So I'm just going to take a quick look in this section because I haven't been in here yet. Again, just in tatters, really. I didn't do a lot of research before I came out. I don't like to do a lot of research before I investigate a place, or not that I'm doing a formal investigation today, but there's a lot more of this in which we didn't see earlier. Built in about 1909, I believe, originally. To house the criminally insane, hence the name, the Crim they give it, criminal ward. Lots of graffiti. Just being really careful not to stand on a snake anywhere. I'm probably all starting to slow down for the summer. Snakes, that is. Be interesting to see if you could find a plan or a schematic for the facility. Imagine these are like dormitories or something here. Or cells, if you like. We get the hinges there, they're not overly heavy duty. Floor's obviously caved in. Lots of terracotta, everywhere you look, terracotta tiles just smashed and broken everywhere. Looks to be more buildings out the back there. As I was saying earlier, this was quite the local mecca for ghost hunting back, 10, 15 years ago. Everyone was sort of coming out here, and that time I just decided that I wouldn't, for whatever reason. So I just kind of, just in terms of, kind of sensitivity of the place and its history, I think that's just the back wall. The wall is the actual, so it's like prison. It's essentially a prison, I guess. Substantial walls around the entire place, and quite the actual size of the site itself is actually quite a lot bigger than, excuse me, I've seen in photos and videos, etc. online. Now I still haven't been to this burnout vehicle which Jack just pointed out. Wouldn't like to be here in the dark. I'm glad I didn't come here at night time. So I reckon that if you had a very good light source, you could there's a bit of occult art there. Yeah, find yourself in a spot of bother very easily out here in the dark. Bring a big torch with you or a flashlight with you. It's another little series of dormitories here, or cells. All where the floor's gone and the ceiling's gone as well, and roofs. It's apparently operated up until 1977. Actually, I might get it this way, look a bit easier than going through there. Suffice to say, there's a number of tripping hazards to be aware of. Enough black and gold tape in the world. Now, Jack was saying, as you can see up here, there's a lot more space. This could have been exercise yard or car park or God knows. Don't really know.
Yeah.
But you were saying something about
Oh, it just feels
just down this car.
here, yeah. It's kind of got probably a similar front gate like that before. Here it's anything, but down the ordinary, but it just feels different.
Just here. Hmm. As you can see, a lot of this is just overgrown down in here as well. We haven't really been down this way yet, have we? Probably not a lot to see. That there would be the back of the block that I was just in. Looks like that had its own little exercise yard or something in there too, by the looks of it.
It does, but it also looks like a lot of cells in there, so like...
Yeah, the cells are on either side, but in the middle there.
Could have been a lunchroom, or it could have been like a bigger, like, you know, where all went to have lunch or something.
You hear those motorbikes there in the background? So this place is frequently visited by motorbikes. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot up this end. So there's a lot of space around the perimeter of the facility, most of it of which has been graffitied. Yeah. So there's a quick tour of the Crim. And I hope I don't incriminate myself if I put it online.
Oh.
Did you like that? Oh, there's something down here too, actually.
Oh. Oh, what's that? So this is all part of the
Pool. It's a pool. The old pool. I remember reading about the old pool.
Huh?
It's an old swimming pool. Yeah, I remember seeing that when I was looking at some stuff online yesterday. So yeah, the old pool. Desperate need of a filter, bit of chlorine. So you see, definitely a pool built because of the pool style tiles on the outside. But yeah, a bit of hydrotherapy. Yeah. All right. Signing off.